Welcome back. Okay, we're talking about Serena Williams and how classy she can be whenever she's making any response to whoever wants to kind of throw some
Bring her
punches at
down.
her.
Yeah. And this time it's coming from a legend of the
Yeah.
game, John
Okay,
McEnroe.
just listen. Take a listen to what he had to say.
What started the whole issue?
Because if she played the men's circuit, she'd be like 700 in the world. That doesn't mean I don't think Serena's like an incredible player. I do, but there's the reality of what would happen on a given day. Serena could beat some players, I believe, because she's so incredibly strong mentally. But if she had to just play the circuit, the men's circuit, that would be an entirely different story.
There you heard it, right?
Strong words.
Very strong, not good.
And there's no way to ascertain.
Exactly.
I agree with Serena. It's not a factual statement.
Yeah.
But then, on the strength of guys going to 4 or 5 sets, when they play, so more exertion, more energy, it's more demands.
Okay.
So maybe that. But I would actually say 700. I might put her out of the top 50.
No,
no disrespect to her.
I would do top 20.
Fine. And McEnroe even said, look, on a day she could beat most of those guys. I think that was the time that it was said maybe she could play a 3-setter with any of those guys, maybe Andy Murray or Roger. I would have loved to see that.
See that, yeah,
and
see her. But it's not going to be like a competitive game, so people will still talk about it.
And it's
but I
be
think
news.
I love her response.
If
Just
she
say,
wins,
stick to the facts and everything. But then you should respect Serena. If you check the professional era right now, she has won more Grand Slam than any other player, male or female. Roger Federer at the very best has 18. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's controversial. We have to be careful.
Yeah.
That's why I said all of these things are not based on facts. It depends on how you want to look at it.
But what I'm saying is facts.
Yeah, what you're saying is facts. That's what I'm saying.
She has won more Grand Slam in the professional
era.
John,
if John was listening to you, he would say against women.
Yes, of course, because she's a woman, so
yeah,
she doesn't need to play against men. She doesn't need to play against men to actually know how good she is. So Serena Williams, she is good. So
let's move on.
Yeah,
let's move on now. And we are moving on.
Yes.
All right, let's talk boxing on the show this morning. We're talking about Jeff On and Manny Pacquiao, the bout that most people are not really talking about. But Bob Arum, Manny Pacquiao's promoter, is saying, look, let's be wary of Jeff On. But this morning, I guess, Cecilia, it's fitting for us to listen to the guy that has been with Manny Pacquiao all day, has been with him for most of his professional boxing career. And he has things to say about the bouts. And so let me not put words into his mouth. Let me allow you to listen to Freddie Roach, and we're back for more sports this morning.
Manny's I think, in a must-win situation. He wants a rematch with Mayweather. I mean, to get Mayweather, you have to look good against Jeff Horn. He has to look good. I mean, he has to be impressive. I mean, he has to say, we're back on, I think in America, the fight's on ESPN, which is big, and I think it's a good way to get his pay-per-view audience back. And this is the key fight for it right now. There's a lot riding on this fight. And I feel Manny has to look really good in this fight. He's shown me signs of that Manny, and sparring in this training camp is the first time we've had 2 knockdowns in training camp, and we haven't had that in about maybe 6 years.
All right, you might say a little bit of disrespect for Jeff. He wants to fight Jeff. He's talking about Floyd. And Freddie Roach, let me just tell you, Freddie Roach has not trained anybody who's been able to beat Floyd Mayweather. So there's something personal for Freddie in this one. But Cecilia, we're talking about Jeff On, and he's saying, I know he's going to beat Jeff. He just needs to look good. So that he gets a chance to fight Floyd.
What I think, I understand what he's trying to say. He says recently now, if you check, Manny Pacquiao has not really been that boxer who knocked out, a boxer in a bout. Usually it's going to unanimous decision and all that, all the way and everything, or maybe draw and everything. But he just wants a situation whereby if he can knock out, Jeff Horn, he feels that means he's actually looking good. Because right now, he's not really looking good in his recent fights. That's what he's actually trying to explain. But that's Mayweather-Pacquiao rematch that they keep talking about. I just don't want to see that fight happen.
Freddie.
It's not worth it.
Freddie, think of something else.
Something else. Come on, man.
Think of Canelo, Golovkin, whoever wins that bout, maybe.
He's almost 40, you know
but
that.
Against Floyd,
he's 40, right?
Nah, I don't think boxing fans want to see that.
No, nobody wants to see that fight again. I mean, not after the Las Vegas show. It was a show, right? It
was a show.
It was more like a show. So I don't
both guys
got
richer and
of course, got richer. And why the fans were satisfied with what happened.
Didn't give us
something to
yeah,
compared to, it's welterweight, you understand, it's not the same weight category, but then we've seen some better
or maybe Freddie should go look for a young boxer and tempt Floyd to fight the young boxer, because that's what Floyd Mayweather's camp has always been saying. Do you know
why he's actually fighting Conor McGregor? You know the money involved?
It's the money.
Now,
it's the money, man.
That's what I was saying, so.
It's the money, man.
If you don't have it, so don't bring it out.
Yeah. So time is running out, Freddie. Go get someone. It's not going to be Manny. It's not going to be Manny. Get someone.
Mayweather.
Get someone who could beat Floyd Mayweather. All right. This is the time where we bring you into all that we're doing on the show. We want you to be a part of everything that we're doing. And this is how you can be a part of it, just in case you join us for the first time. Well, you can give your opinion on the issues that we've raised. You can also tell us some of the things you want us to be talking about. You can do that on Facebook. It is at Channels Sports, and our Twitter handle at Channels_Sports. You can also send us a mail at sportsthismorning@channelstv.com. So we will be able to read your thoughts out loud and also allow your contribution to the show. Cecilia, where do we go from here? We come back home?
Yeah, we'll come back home. We'll start with the Women's League now. Big games today, match day 9. Well, he's getting closer and closer to the end of the season. Starting with Group A, some big games today. Rivers Angels will be hosting Heartland Queens. That's another cracker everyone is looking forward to.